What you're about to watch is the Nerdiest Aftershow, which was our Patreon exclusive show that we did a few years back. And while we don't have Patreon anymore, we felt like the content was still really solid and wanted to share it with you for free on YouTube. So grab your popcorn. We hope you enjoy.
I'm not saying I'm not content. I'm just saying there's this girl at Young Adults who's really cute, and I was gonna look at her Instagram. She posted a story. Let's see what she posted.
Super content to me.
Okay,
honestly.
mister, I have a girlfriend and I'm going to get engaged this year or next year. Shut up. Get out of here. Don't come preaching to me about being content. That's just
I
not.
feel like, no, I was single for
no.
18 years so that I could get a high horse.
That's an L.
So that I could get my own high horse and talk about how...
That's not how this works.
That is how it works, exactly. Hello, and welcome to the Nerdiest After Show, the membership exclusive show that gets recorded after the show, the Nerdiest After Show. Thank you so much for joining us today. As always, I'm Mr. Jackson Glass. Now, here with my co-host, Mr. Nick Barrett. Now, you already know who we are.
The sickest. Why?
The sickest British accent you've ever seen, love.
Why?
I'll tell you what. Now,
why?
It felt so natural. So, thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate your support of the memberships, and if you have any notes, this show is for you, for the fans. So if you have any notes on what you'd like to hear us talk about, anything you'd like to change, anything, we are here for you. So let us know by a DM or an email, whatever sounds good. Today, we'd like to talk about some Oscar nominations for the Oscars 2024 from the movies in 2023. Because we got some thoughts, and there's a lot of, there's a lot of some controversy. And we just kind of want to give some predictions, some thoughts real quick, and just have a good time. How does that sound, Mr. Nick?
That sounds fabulous to me. I just need you to cut the British accent.
It felt really natural. I just kind of went right into it, honestly.
I know, but I need you to stop because I can't do this.
Are you just do you consider yourself anti-British?
Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
Wholeheartedly.
The British.
How do you eat beans for breakfast?
Yeah, you eat beans? You don't have good dental care? But of course, the British clap back. I don't know if I can say that. I don't know if that's a podcast.
I almost said that too. Anyway.
The British clap back with the dumbest response. I'm like, but...
Yeah, I was like, all right.
But at least our teeth are straight. I don't know.
I don't know what to
I don't know what you want me to tell you there.
So yeah, the Oscars are coming out. But if you have not voted in the Nerdiest Awards, which should be, if you're listening to this, well, as it comes out, they'll be live.
Yep.
So if you have not voted for that, go vote right there. So right here, I'll also say I haven't seen a lot of these movies that have been nominated.
I haven't either. Which I was talking about it with my mom the other day, because my stepsister is also a film buff or a film nerd,
right?
And my mom was also there, and we talked about it, and I was like, yeah, I haven't seen a lot of these movies, and my mom was like, yeah, it's because you pick two genres and you don't watch anything outside of it. And I was like, whoa, I watched Barbie. That was outside of my comfort zone.
No,
and she was like, yeah, but you watch animated and sci-fi, and that's it. And I was like,
She really cooked on that one. Honestly, I really, really appreciate your mom for pointing that one out. She's very valid for that one because she's kind of right.
I mean, here's the thing that here's my justification is if I like what I like, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why would I ever branch out of that?
So you could have new experiences and try new things, and and maybe how do you know that you like what you like if you haven't tried everything?
I mean, fair point. I'd also like to say we are almost a month into 20. Well, by the time this episode comes out, we'll basically be in February.
Right.
I have not watched a single movie yet.
Are you for real?
I haven't.
Hold on.
Here's the problem: is I don't have Max anymore. So I don't have easy access to watch Weathering with You digitally, and I always start my year with Weathering with You. So I can't sit at my desk and build a Lego set while watching Weathering with You because
Is there a
Sorry,
spider?
there's a gnat. No, there was a gnat that flew right in front of me. I thought it was too cold for bugs. Why are they back? Anyway.
Yeah.
I can't. Oh, thunderstorms nearby.
Yeah, we're getting thunderstorms right now. That's okay.
I don't want to do thunderstorms.
Not again.
Anyway.
See, but don't you have like the steel book?
I do. I don't have it. Well, yes. I have the Blu-ray, but the Blu-ray is just the Blu-ray and the DVD. It's not the digital.
But just this is the point of physical media. Put it in the DVD player.
No, I'm aware. But what I'm saying is I want to watch it while I'm building a Lego set, and my TV is over there.
Oh.
And the desk is right here. So unless
you're like looking over your shoulder.
Right. I might be able to sign in on my computer to Microsoft Movies and TV because I do have a digital copy of the movie through Microsoft Movies and TV.
Do you do like Vudu? Are you on Vudu at all?
No, I'm on Movies Anywhere.
Movies Anywhere.
If you remember
is
that
good too.
sucker.
I do remember that. Remember
they don't do anime movies.
Remember those ads where it'd be like, you can watch a movie anywhere, and it'd be like the kid watching Ice Age while he was at his friend's house, and that was like a super novel concept. Like that was a big deal. Yep. And it was like, you can watch it anywhere. Now we're like, oh,
yeah,
okay.
Of course I can. Duh.
That's like a
what do you want me to say?
I've seen 8 movies this year. I've seen 8 movies this year, which is already pretty good.
Oh, you know what I have done this year? I'll tell you this. I've been watching a lot of stuff, but it's currently airing, so it doesn't count yet. What I have been doing, though, my coworkers convinced me to do this, is I am participating in the Goodreads reading challenge this year.
Oh, yeah.
So 2 of my coworkers are both like book people and they read a lot, and their goals are like, I think 24 and 50 this year. So I came in and I was like, oh, I'll do it. And then I showed them my thing and they're like, your goal is 75? And I was like, bro, that it's manga though. So like, it's not going to take me anywhere near as long as like you. Like I'm already 6 books in of 75. So it's also an effort to spend less time on the screen because I read manga physically. So I'm trying to reduce my screen time this year. So that's what I've been doing.
That's a good word. I've got a couple books, honestly, that I need to read. And I have a Libby account, and so like I could get into audiobooks, but like I feel like I can't consume music, podcasts, and audiobooks while also like having a life.
No.
So it's like, what's the plan?
How do you think
guys?
I feel?
Yeah, but like,
you know how hard it is to get into manga, video games, movies, TV shows, and edit a podcast and work a full-time job, bro. I got too much to do and not enough time. I'm mad because stupid Nat. Anyway, I'm mad because Persona 3 Reload comes out this week. When this episode comes out, and I want to get it so bad, but I told myself I have to finish the game I'm playing on PlayStation first, otherwise I'm gonna play Persona, dive like 120 hours into that, and then never go back to that other game. So I'm like, okay, I need to finish this one first, but the problem is I don't have the time to finish it.
This is a first world problem that sounds bad.
It does sound bad. It's such a first world problem. But I'm like, oh, I don't have time to play my video game.
Which like sounds bad. But here's the other thing though. When you have a genuine love for media, like I don't say I wish I had more time to watch TV so that I could sit on the couch and be a fat lazy bum and watch TV. It's because I have a genuine love for like cinema and I want to watch The Bear. And like, you know, I've heard it's amazing and I know I'd love it, but I don't have the time to watch it. And so like if I really wish I had the time to appreciate art that's out there. I will say I've gotten back into How I Met Your Mother, and I started watching it a few months ago, and then I just kind of dropped it, and I just got like bored. Last night I like just wanted a casual show, and I was like, oh, I didn't finish that. And honestly, that's kind of what I'm into right now, and I'm at a weird crossroads where when I have the time to watch TV, I feel bad for not watching the shows that people recommend me. Because I
You
know
gotta get over that.
I know I would like shows like Psych and The Bear and, stuff like that. But that's not what I want to watch right now. It's like, oh, I want to watch, How I Met Your Mother just cuz like that's what sounds good to me. And it's like, that's okay. Like, just watch that. Like, really, it's your time and it's your preference. So just watch whatever you want, really. So.
Yep. Speaking of not watching stuff,
the
Oscar nominations.
Yay. So, yeah. I will say, this is probably the most movies I have seen that have been Oscar nominated.
Not even close for me.
And the ones that I have not seen, I at least know what they are. Usually they're like super indie. So, but anyway, we're just going to go down the list. So, actor in a leading role. Your options are Bradley Cooper for Maestro, Coleman Domingo for Rustin, Paul Giamatti for The Holdovers, Cillian Murphy for Oppenheimer, or Jeffrey Wright for American Fiction. Now, I've seen The Holdovers and Oppenheimer, but I've never heard of Rustin, honestly.
I have not seen a single one of these movies, so I can't say anything. And that's going to be a trend for most of these, is like a lot of these movies I haven't seen.
Rustin.
But like, I have a lot of thoughts about animated feature film.
Okay.
Obviously.
Rustin doesn't have great reviews. It's
the
like
only one I really have big
interesting. Well, this
things about.
Rustin it's like a civil rights movie. And most of the people I know that have seen it didn't like it. And that's really funny. American.
I like how there's like 5 nominees for every category, and then for Best Picture there's like 12.
Right.
Not really, but like, why? Why are there so many? Why are there so many things for this one category? Like, you have to pick one.
Right.
You don't get brownie points for being an Oscar-nominated film. You get brownie points for winning an Oscar.
Yeah. So, I mean, actor in a leading role. Dude,
Ryan Gosling is Ken.
I feel like No, he kind of deserves it, though. So, Cillian Murphy did such a good job in Oppenheimer that I feel like that's kind of the one that I gotta go with, just because he plays it so convincingly. But like, I really don't know, dog, because I haven't seen. Have you heard the thing about Bradley Cooper on Maestro? How he trained for one scene on like him conducting a thing. He literally trained 6 years on conducting for the one scene and just the movie in general. And I feel like there's a line of like commendable acting, and then there's like, dude, what are you doing? Like, you have too much money.
What the heck?
Like, here's the thing. What I'll say is, if my Guardians 3 check was coming in every month, I would also have the time to spend 6 years learning how to conduct for a movie. So
that's a good point.
That's what I would say. Yeah, Cillian Murphy's my pick for that. We'll see.
I don't have a pick.
In a supporting role.
Ryan Gosling.
So, supporting role: Sterling K. Brown for American Fiction, Robert De Niro for Killers of the Flower Moon, Robert Downey Jr. for Oppenheimer, Ryan Gosling for Barbie, or Mark Ruffalo for Poor Things. Now,
I'm just Ken. Anywhere else I'd be 10. Yeah.
Is it my destiny? So, I have not seen Poor Things. I want to, but I have some moral issues with it. I think I guarantee you Mark Ruffalo did amazing, and Poor Things is one of those really weird movies that you like really don't know what to do with. And so I'm sure he did incredible in it. Robert Downey Jr. is a good choice for Oppenheimer because he did good, but honestly, and I don't know if this is a hot take, I think Robert Downey Jr.'s role in Oppenheimer was probably kind of easy for him, just because he really just had to be a serious political figure that sat in a room and talked to people. Like, he did it really well, but that doesn't necessarily, it's not necessarily the most demanding role, especially for RDJ, who's done some incredible work in other places. Where I look at somewhere like Ryan Gosling and Barbie, like, that was a silly role, but he convinced an entire nation that it was serious. Like, Ryan Gosling is Ken, and he convinced us he was Ken. And so I'm kind of like, yo, I think he might deserve that one.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Also, there's some controversy because Ryan Gosling was like the only nominee for Barbie. And they were like, how can you nominate Barbie for Best Picture and not nominate Greta Gerwig or Margot Robbie? And I'm like, yeah, that's fair.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to say. More specifically about Margot Robbie is Margot Robbie did exactly what everyone expected her to do in that movie. That doesn't mean it was bad. It just means that she showed up and did exactly what everyone expected, which was good. Ryan Gosling, however, single-handedly saved the entire movie and went above and beyond and did extra and like really sold it. That's all I'm saying.
I feel like it's kind of like, well, sorry. I don't know. I feel like
I don't know.
I feel like it's not worth getting mad over because it's kind of like, I don't know. And we're saving this for like a full episode, but like the Academy is like, does it really matter? Like,
the Academy is stupid and it doesn't matter, but I'll elaborate on that in a future episode.
It's kind of at a point where it's like, oh yeah, I guess she could have been nominated, but also, oh well, like, it's like everything's made up and the points don't matter. So I think Ryan Gosling is my choice for supporting role. Actress in a leading role, I did not watch any of those movies, but I've heard Anatomy of a Fall is really good. Moving on.
Dang, you didn't even read their names. Gosh.
Actress in a leading role.
Gosh, dang.
How do you say that name?
Annette
Bening. Lily Gladstone for
Lily Gladstone.
Lily Gladstone for Killers of the Flower Moon. Sandra Hüller for Anatomy of a Fall. Carey Mulligan for Maestro, and Emma Stone for Poor Things. I think Emma Stone probably deserves it, but that's off of an outsider's view.
I don't know. I'll say Lily Gladstone because she got nominated in ours too.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, that makes sense. That's from an outsider's perspective. Actress in a supporting role. You got Emily Blunt in Oppenheimer, Danielle Brooks in The Color Purple, America Ferrera in Barbie, Jodie Foster in Nyad, or Divine Joy Randolph in The Holdovers. I did see The Holdovers, and she did quite good. She was on Only Murders in the Building, too. She was the cop.
Is it weird that I guess it's supporting role, so it's not the same as a leading role. But I think it's really funny that America Ferrera got nominated over Margot Robbie.
Because she was the mom, wasn't she?
Solely for that one speech.
She was the mom, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe this is just my perspective. I feel like she's another person who did exactly what we all expected, bar that one speech that like really pushed it. So, I don't know. I'm not saying she doesn't deserve it. I think everyone here probably deserves it, except for the next category, which
we'll get to in a moment.
I'll get into that.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. I'm not saying America Ferrera doesn't deserve it. I'm just saying that I feel like Margot Robbie probably deserved it more. Like, I don't know, like just as a lead. Like, she definitely had to put in more effort.
Right, but also America Ferrera, like, her character was a side character.
No, she
was.
Like,
that's why she's in supporting role and not lead.
So
lead
it's
role.
interesting. It's interesting. I think my choice for that is I did not watch Nyad. I have not seen that or The Color Purple, but Divine Joy Randolph did phenomenal in The Holdovers, and I cried she killed it. And so I really hope she did it and gives The Holdovers some more love. All right. Take it away. Give me some animated feature film.
All right. Animated feature film. We have The Boy and the Heron, Elemental, Nimona, Robot Dreams, and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
What is Robot Dreams?
That's what I said. I never heard of this movie. Ever. I didn't even know this was a thing. How did it get nominated for an Oscar? I'm not saying it's bad. I've never seen it, so I can't say it's bad. I'm just saying I never heard of it. Ever. Like, until the nominations came out. And I was like,
it has like 3.8
what
on
the heck?
Letterboxd, which is good, I guess, but
I'm just saying only one of these movies is good enough to be. I'm sorry. And even then, Across the Spider-Verse was okay.
yeah.
Like, Across the Spider-Verse was expected because the first one was also nominated at the Oscars and won and took home that year. But, and here's my thing about Across the Spider-Verse, and I'll kind of get into this on another episode in the future. Across the Spider-Verse is not a groundbreaking movie because it did everything the first one did, but a little better. Like, Across the Spider-Verse is the same mentality as Tears of the Kingdom. It's like, yeah, it's good.
Right.
But it kind of just built off of the first one.
Which is also good. But don't act
it's
like
good,
it,
but it's not like earth-shattering.
Now, what Spider-Verse as a whole
Dreams
did for animation is a big deal because it kind of
Yes.
Right, we can't ignore that. But like calling Across the Spider-Verse the best animated movie of the decade, and it's 2024.
We are 4 years in.
Guys, it's good, but it's not that good.
Right. Robot Dreams, I've never seen it. Nimona, I heard, is good.
Yeah.
But I have a lot of moral problems with it, which is why I haven't seen it. Because it got a lot of traction. It's essentially the Disney movie that Disney didn't want to make because they stopped production like halfway through because they were getting backlash over it. So it was kind of up in the air. And there was a whole like campaign of like, we need to save Nimona. And then Netflix picked it up and they finished it. And then it came out. But yeah, I have moral issues with it, which is why I don't like it.
Right.
Elemental, let's be real. I don't think there was a single Disney movie last year good enough to be nominated for any Oscar across the board.
Elemental, like,
and then The Boy and the Heron. It was. I mean, I'm glad to see an anime film on here, but like, it wasn't that good. I'm just peeved that Suzume got nowhere on this list. Like, nowhere. Not even close to the list. I'm like, what do you mean?
A lot of people really
it was a masterpiece.
I've heard a lot of people really love The Boy and the Heron, though. I feel like it's more of a popular opinion to just adore that movie.
Yeah, because it's Studio Ghibli and Miyazaki.
Yeah.
Dude, Miyazaki could like breathe and everyone be like, oh my gosh,
peak.
this is the best
It's
movie
peak.
ever made.
So what's your choice?
I don't know. I have a lot of qualms with this category. None. None. Suzume. It's my choice.
I think the Super Mario Brothers movie should have been up here.
I mean, dude, I would take TMNT up
for
here.
real.
And you know how I feel
Yeah.
about that movie. Like,
honestly, my choice is Across the Spider-Verse because it is a really good movie, but also like we're kind of scraping. Like, hold on, what were the nominations last year?
dude, last year, the nominations were actually kind of good last year, if I remember correctly.
They did film.
I don't. If I had to pick one on the list, I'd say Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Because it was
Same.
good. Do you think Beyond the Spider-Verse is coming out this year?
No. Oh, absolutely
no?
not. No, that's like 2025
It's a next year
or
movie?
6 at this point. Like,
I hate that they announced it as a two-parter and like the second one wasn't anywhere
Right.
near being done.
So last year,
Like they should not have done
last
it
year
that
for
way.
animated film, you had Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, Marcel the
Okay.
Shell with Shoes On,
That was an animated movie?
Kind of. It was.
Was it like live action Lion King
I think it was actually
movie?
animated, if I'm not mistaken.
Huh.
I don't know. It may have been combo, but Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, which deserved the win. It really did.
So true.
The Sea Beast and Turning Red, which L. Common Turning Red.
And Turning Red, but at least they had a little more variety.
Right.
Last year. What about 22? I'm gonna look up 22 real quick.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
I just want to know like how far back we've gone here.
We're just struggling a little bit on the animated category. I mean, I feel like
kind of breeze through some of the other ones.
I think The Boy and the Heron is going to win. That's my prediction. I think it's going to win.
I don't think it.
Do you think Spider-Verse will take it?
Did I click on Best Original Score? No, I clicked on Best Animated Film.
Do you think
Feature
Spider-Verse
film.
is going to take it?
Yes.
Interesting.
I 100% believe Spider-Verse is going to take it. That's just the way the Academy works. They're never going to pick something foreign for that category.
Right.
And it's so weird that they do it that way because they like to say they're inclusive, but then they don't pick anything that wasn't American made.
Right. That makes sense. Dude.
And I'm like, dude, shut up. Get out of here.
I forgot that last year was the year that Everything Everywhere All at Once just swept.
Okay. So, Best Animated Feature for the 2022 Oscars was Encanto, Luca, Flea, The Mitchells vs. the Machines, and Raya and the Last Dragon. That was the last year Disney had more than one.
That was actually those are actually some good
nomination.
movies though. The Mitchells vs. the Machines is underrated.
So
Hardcore
true.
Underrated.
Encanto won, I think.
I think it did. I like Encanto. There's a lot of flack on that movie, but I like it. Cinematography 2024. You got El Conde. I've not seen that movie.
Yes. Encanto won.
Okay, cool. Killers of the
Anyway.
Flower Moon, Maestro, Oppenheimer, and Poor Things. Now,
It's probably going to go to Oppenheimer if I had to guess.
I think it's going to go to Oppenheimer. I think either Oppenheimer or Poor Things probably deserve it. Because Poor Things is super unique and super different. That director is it's the same guy that directed The Lobster. That's the only of his movies I've seen. And that movie is traumatizing. Truly, truly traumatizing. That'll probably show up on my movies I'd never watch again list is The Lobster.
Okay.
But I think Oppenheimer or Poor Things is going to take it.
I think Oppenheimer is going to sweep the Oscars this year.
I think so, too.
It's going to be the Everything Everywhere All at Once. It has the most nominations, and usually you can track the things that have the most nominations at an award show are what end up winning the big award.
Right.
At the end.
Just because it's collectively like the most popular.
Yes.
Costume design. You got Barbie, Killers of the Flower Moon, Napoleon, the first thing we've seen Napoleon for, Oppenheimer, or Poor Things. I feel like Barbie needs
I
this
actually
one.
would give it to Barbie for this one. They had
That's
some
the point.
really good costume design.
It's like the point of the movie is...
Yeah, it's almost like they're Barbies
like
and they're supposed to
production
have fun
design.
outfits.
Right. Whoa, who's going to tell me? But also like Oppenheimer and Napoleon posed like a challenge as being like his like period pieces. So that's interesting. Poor Things.
I don't know if that should count. There's no creativity in just what did they wear during World War II?
I mean, that's
I don't
that's
know.
That's a valid point,
I don't-
but it definitely poses a challenge. But I don't know. I think Barbie deserves it, honestly. But
I mean, you're probably right. I don't know.
you got directing, best directing. You got Anatomy of a Fall, which is one I really want to see. I'll probably rent that at some point. But the last time I rented a movie, it went on Peacock like 2 weeks later, and I was really upset. So
I have like a list of movies I want to rent, but again waiting to see Weathering with You before I start anything.
Yeah, Anatomy of a Fall for Justin Triet. Killers of the Flower Moon, Martin Scorsese. Oppenheimer, Christopher Nolan. Poor Things, Yorgos Lanthimos. I'm so sorry. The Zone of Interest, or Jonathan Glazer. So
It's going to Nolan.
it's going to Nolan. Like,
There's no way it's not going to Nolan.
there's no way. Because Oppenheimer's like, I feel like Oppenheimer was the movie of the year. Like, people will try to
100%.
like, you could make a case for Barbie, but I feel like Oppenheimer is like the movie of the year for 2023. I'm sure Yorgos did some really incredible stuff with Poor Things, but like, I feel like being a quirky and different director doesn't mean it's good. You know, that's kind of how I feel about some Wes Anderson movies, is I'm like, it's not necessarily good because it's different. Like, that's kind of how I felt about the French Dispatch. Is I was like, you know, this movie is quirky and different, but that doesn't make it good.
Right.
So I don't know. I think Nolan has it in the bag. I have nothing to say about documentaries. I don't watch documentaries. No. I'm so sorry. Film editing. You got Anatomy of a Fall. Laurent Seneschal. The Holdovers, Kevin Tent. That's a good one. Killers of the Flower Moon by Thelma Schoonmaker. Oppenheimer, Jennifer Lame. Oh, that's such an unfortunate last name.
That's such
Jennifer
a bad.
Lame.
That's so sad. I bet she got picked on a lot in school.
Yeah. Well, she's might win an Oscar, so maybe that'll shut him up.
Be careful who you're calling lame in middle school, kids.
And then Poor Things for Yorgos Mavropoulos. I don't know. These names are hard to say.
Mavropoulos. Yeah.
Right.
I tried.
I think this is another one that Oppenheimer's going to get.
Yeah, I remember you talking about the editing in that movie.
Yeah, I left that theater saying this would be a nightmare to edit. Like, nightmare. Not just because it's so long, but because it's so windy. Like, yeah. I really need to rewatch that. That's a good movie. I think Oppenheimer's going to take it. I think The Holdovers has a good chance, though, because the editing of that movie was phenomenal. All right.
International feature film. I just want to shout out that there was one from Japan, and I might check it out.
Perfect Days.
I'm gonna add it to my Letterboxd list.
I've heard The Zone of Interest is good.
I'm shocked. Godzilla -1 didn't.
I am too, because that broke a lot of records. But
I know it did get nominated.
Where though? Like,
visual effects.
Okay. Yeah, I have not seen any of the international feature films, but I would like to. You got Italy, Japan, Spain, Germany, and United Kingdom represented there. Makeup and hairstyling. You got Golda, Maestro, Oppenheimer, Poor Things, and Society of the Snow.
I can't believe Barbie didn't get this one.
I'm kind of shocked about that one, honestly.
Makeup is kind of their thing.
Like, that's kind of like, yeah. I was like, it's kind of like what carries the movie is the set design and the costumes and hair and makeup. Makeup and hairstyling. Poor Things might take it. Maestro might take it. Honestly, I expect Maestro to get snubbed a lot because, like, it got nominated for a lot, but not a lot of people like that movie. So I feel like, and it's up for some steep competition, so I don't think Maestro's going to win a lot. Okay, music, original score. This is funny. You got American Fiction.
I can't believe.
By Laura Cartman. Or Indiana Jones in the Dial of Destiny by John Williams. John Williams, legend, did a great soundtrack, but also that movie is garbage. I did not expect to see this title at the Oscars in any way, shape, or form, and it's just because it's John Williams. So there's that.
I'm going to reserve my thoughts for a brief moment.
Killers of the Flower Moon, Robbie Robertson. That's a good name. Oppenheimer, Ludwig Göransson. Ludwig is the GOAT. The GOAT. He did all the music for Community. He did all the music for The Mandalorian, and I'm so glad he gets all of the credits he deserves. He did a wonderful job on the Oppenheimer soundtrack. And then Poor Things by Jerskin Fendrix. I don't know. I think
Jerskin Fendrix? What a name.
I think Oppenheimer deserves it. Honestly, the soundtrack is phenomenal.
I would agree. I like Ludwig Göransson's work. I feel so bad for John Williams getting nominated. This was not his best score, nor was it his best movie score.
I feel bad.
John Williams it's good work. Don't get me wrong. It's just I don't know if I'd want to take an Oscar for Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny.
I would feel weird about that.
Is this nomination number 2 for Disney, by the way? And we're how many categories in?
Disney took a fat L this year. Dude, this is rough for Disney. Rough for Disney.
This isn't even it's not even a Disney movie. It's a Lucasfilm movie. It's Disney by association.
Bruh.
But it's not a Disney movie. I'm so sorry. Disney, that sucks.
Oh, dang.
Maybe
make something
good.
Anyway.
Maybe put something out that's good.
All right, music, best original score, The Fire Inside from Flamin' Hot.
Another.
I'm Just Ken from Barbie. W. It Never Went Away from American Symphony. A Song for My People from the Killers of the Flower Moon, and What Was I Made For from Barbie. I'm Just Ken Sweep. I'm Just Ken Sweep.
I'm Just Ken. Anywhere else I beaten.
Using my destiny. I could also see What Was I Made For being, a choice, but also I feel like I'm Just Ken. What Was I Made For was a song for the movie, but it was a song for the radio from the movie. I'm Just Ken.
Right, it wasn't a it wasn't a movie song.
No, right. What Was I Made For was made for Barbie, and it was used in Barbie. But Billie Eilish isn't in Barbie singing it, and it doesn't advance the story per se the way that I'm Just Ken or some of these other songs do. So I think I'm Just Ken Sweep deserves it. Nothing from Wish, such an L on Disney's part, because Wish had so much potential and they could have done such good music for it, and it could have been here. We could have been reading Wish on all of these nominations, and it just wasn't there. Oh, make a good movie challenge impossible. All right.
Yeah, I'm also going to go I'm Just Ken.
Best Picture. There's 1,000 nominations for this one.
That's what I'm saying. Why is there so many more?
You got American Fiction, Anatomy of a Fall, Barbie, The Holdovers, Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro, Oppenheimer, Past Lives, Poor Things, and The Zone of Interest.
Best Picture is the big one.
That's
right?
the
this
one.
Is film of the year. Okay, I want to go on a little tirade here. Greta Gerwig is and Margot Robbie, and for some reason Hillary Clinton are all up in arms about Barbie. Greta Gerwig and Margot Robbie not getting Oscar okay, but your movie got nominated for the movie of the year.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? They're this is a tragic loss for women in cinema, and I'm yeah, but it was still good enough that it got nominated for the big award. If it got snubbed from the big award, I'd be okay, fair. I kind of see your point. But this is you can't.
People are mad that they're not getting the specific recognition they need. But also, I'm just kind of shocked that we got a Barbie movie in Best Picture nominee. I don't know. Count your blessings. If they didn't work so hard, it wouldn't be in Best Picture. So maybe you're not getting the exact nomination that you want and credit you feel like you deserve. But also,
you are still kind of getting it, because who's going to walk on stage to pick up that Barbie award? It's going to be Greta Gerwig and Margot Robbie.
And they're going to go on some political speech about how women in the Oscars, and it's going to be dude, there are plenty of other women nominated in the Oscars. That's not what this is about.
Man, it's bold of you to think they're going to win. They're not going to win.
They're not going to win. No,
it's going to be.
It's going to be Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer's got it in the bag.
Why was It's very interesting. Greta Gerwig was not listed under Barbie, though.
Yeah, I was wondering about that, too.
And like Nolan was listed under Oppenheimer, but
So maybe she won't.
Greta Gerwig was not under
maybe
Barbie.
she won't be on stage.
Like, why was she not? Like, she was the director.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you think to nominate the director first?
Dude, I don't know. It's something. I
don't know, man.
I don't know, boy. I mean, Oppenheimer's.
I think it's gonna be Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer's gonna take it.
It's gonna
The
sweep.
Holdovers has a chance. Barbie doesn't have a chance. Killers of the Flower Moon has a chance. Maybe Past Lives, but I think Oppenheimer. It's the movie of 2023, and so it's gonna win. Or maybe I'll just be thrown completely for a loop and Barbie gets Best Picture, but I'm not betting on it.
Who's to say?
Production design.
How do we have so many categories
There's a lot
left?
of categories, but we're going to speed through some of them. Production design. Barbie, Killers of the Flower Moon, Napoleon, Oppenheimer, Poor Things. Dude, Barbie. The production design was the best part of the movie. Like, I don't know.
I didn't like it, but I'll give it that. It did have really good production
That's what
design.
I'm saying. Like, they really put you in a Barbie
Especially,
world.
like, guys, we had a shortage of pink paint because of Barbie.
Right.
So, like, I'm just saying.
They deserve it. Yeah, I don't know. I think Poor Things could take it. We'll see. Animated short film, I did not watch any of these. Those are a little more indie. Live action short film, I did not watch any of those, but I will watch those. So sound, you have The Creator, first creator nomination I've seen. The Creator, Maestro, Mission Impossible, Dead Reckoning Part 1, Oppenheimer, and The Zone of Interest.
I honestly, I don't know. I don't have a pick because I haven't seen any of these movies. I did see that The Creator is on Hulu, though, and I want to watch it. Because I've heard it's really good.
I think Oppenheimer's going to take this one, too. Like, I don't, like, this is kind of hard.
I don't know. They detonated a nuclear bomb.
Right.
So,
like, the sound in Oppenheimer was used very intentionally. I don't know, man. This is just going to be Oppenheimer sweep.
Dude.
All right. Visual effects, The Creator, Godzilla -1, Guardians 3, Mission Impossible, or Napoleon. I mean, I'd love to see a Marvel movie.
I think it should be...
I'd love to see a Marvel movie win an Oscar.
I thought you were going to say I'd love to see a Marvel movie.
I'd love to see a Marvel movie.
I mean, me too, buddy.
Every once in a while, you know?
I really kind of hope it is either The Creator or Godzilla -1.
Me too.
Because just the visual effects for The Creator, for them having to, like, essentially hollow out the head and do that, but also Godzilla -1 because they did that on such, essentially, the Hollywood equivalent of a shoestring budget.
Right. About as shoestring as Hollywood
actually
gets.
did good VFX work.
Yeah.
So I think they should be recognized for that. That would
I
be great.
agree with that. Yeah, I don't know. Visual effects is such a weird category right now because it's just like visual effects are in a weird spot. Where like last year you had Avatar: The Way of the Water, which won, of course. All Quiet on the Western Front, The Batman, Black Panther, and Top Gun. Where I feel like those were much better choices. I don't know. Oscars are... It's been better. These nominations are better than the past, but they're not amazing.
Yeah.
Writing, Best Adapted Screenplay, American Fiction, Barbie, Oppenheimer, Poor Things, and The Zone of Interest. A lot of people are a little up in arms that Barbie was put in the adapted screenplay category because they're saying that it was an original story, but it was just based on an IP. Honestly,
that's kind of how adapted works, though.
I'm not mad
because
about
you're
adapted
adapting
screenplay.
a pre-existing IP into a new medium.
Right, but they're saying that the story was completely original, so it didn't deserve to be adapted. But I'm like, I don't care. Honestly,
I think you guys should just shut up and be happy that it got nominated at all.
That's what I'm saying. Like it can go and adapted. And honestly, it has a chance to win a Best Adapted Screenplay. Like, it has a shot.
I don't know if it could dance the tango in the original screenplay. I'm sorry. The story wasn't that good.
So this is our last category. Best Original Screenplay. Anatomy of a Fall, The Holdovers, Maestro, May, December, and Past Lives. Dude, if the Holdovers don't win Best Original Screenplay, it's over. I'm canceling the Oscars.
You know what should win Best Original Screenplay?
The cutscenes from Tears of the Kingdom.
Suzume by Makoto Shinkai.
You know,
just saying.
Honestly, when are the Oscars? I low-key need to watch now.
March 10th.
March 10th. Okay.
Dude, you know what we should do? We should do a live stream,
my
live
gosh.
reacting to the Oscars.
No.
That'd be
too
sick.
Yo, I'll be on spring break. I can actually watch them. Let's go.
Dude, listen, I'm saying
Oscars party would go crazy.
Oscars watch party on YouTube? That would be sick.
Let's talk about that. Oh,
I'm just saying that'd be crazy.
Man.
Anyway,
Anywho.
well, can you watch it online? Or do you have to
I
watch
think you need
it on
to watch it on TV.
Cable? Oh, never mind then.
I don't think that they don't stream it to like YouTube or anything.
Let me look up.
Keep it.
Of course they do,
because they're
Hollywood. They don't know what streaming is.
Yeah, no streaming originals on this list.
Oscars.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay. How to watch. See it for free over the air on your local ABC station.
What's the legality of that?
It is stream it with services like Hulu Live TV, YouTube TV, AT&T TV, and Fubo TV. So no.
So that's a no, but we could watch it.
I mean, we could sign into my mom's YouTube TV account and stream it that way.
You're just begging for a copyright strike at that point.
Dude, you're going to get struck either way. Because they use all copyrighted content.
Worst comes to worst, I will be live tweeting the Oscars.
Worst comes to worst, go on Twitter and watch my reaction
thread. It's going to be great. It's going to be great because I will just be crap.
Honestly, I'll probably be playing D&D instead.
Yeah.
Doing something a lot more productive with my time.
This is the most invested I've ever been in the Oscars, so, pop off, I guess.
I still don't care.
I say the most invested, meaning like I'm usually invested at like level 3, and now I'm at level 5. Like,
I'm usually invested at level 0, and I'm at like 0.5. I'm not even like a full level invested.
The Oscars are like, I was talking to someone at work about this, and we came to the conclusion, we were like, the Oscars are fun, but they're essentially nothing more than fun. Like, really,
they're not even fun.
I think they're fun. Listen, you can only I missed Chris Rock getting slapped on live TV because I didn't want to watch. All right,
yeah, you don't need to watch it on live TV. You can watch it after the fact.
You gotta
wake up to Twitter the next morning and not understand why everyone is talking about Will Smith and Chris Rock.
But you gotta be there. Like, you could have been there to see it, and that's a big deal. All right. Well, we're going to wrap this up. We're hitting our time limit. Thank you so much for listening to the Nerdiest After Show. We really appreciate your patronage and your support and your love. Let us know if you have anything specific you'd like to hear on this show, because this is a show for you if you'd like to send a DM or an email or any way you'd like to contact us. Thank you so much for listening. We will see you very soon. We hope you enjoyed. If you have any Oscar predictions, nominations, what you think should have won, or, what you think should have been nominated, let us know in however you'd like to contact us, in a DM, an email, a comment, whatever works for you. And we will see you in the next episode. Until then, bye.